Well, welcome back to Only Monroe. I'm Michelle Bauman,
And I'm Kaylani Rafka Wilson.
and we remembered to introduce ourselves at the beginning of the
Yes,
show.
isn't that
That's
one?
so
Well,
good.
we're getting back into the groove.
Yeah.
We're-
It only took us 10 minutes the last show. Right? I thought they don't even know who we are.
and hopefully you have. Hopefully you'll cut the first 15 minutes of the warm up prior to this.
Today,
we'll see.
For sure. I think it was live.
Yeah.
I think it might be all over
Well,
Facebook
Bronco
already.
caught just the tail end of it, but it's okay. Which, by the way, I'm alluding to our guest.
Yeah.
Very
I
excited.
know. Well, she just blew it for the surprise.
Oh, was that a surprise? Okay.
Well, not anymore.
I'm pretty transparent, as my wonderful followers know.
All right. So yeah, we were gonna put him on the board, but
I know.
I ran out of chalk.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
Our new bird.
That's all right.
Yeah. Anyway,
But
so
our viewers wouldn't expect anyone else, as we're coming back here, and our first guest to be Bronco McCarty. I mean, for goodness sakes.
I think he might have been one of the first guests the first time around.
I think so. Well, he's been on our show often.
He has.
Yeah. But anyway,
he's been good to us.
Yes, very, very good, and to our community. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah.
So
he's been kind of mean to me in the past, but I'm not gonna go there.
Never to me.
One day, he made me walk home in the rain.
Oh, okay.
We won't go there. We'll talk. We'll wait.
And I was going to say, well, what did you do?
Wait,
not to cast blame.
He knows 100% what I'm talking about. Oh, I was a little upset, and he knew I wasn't going to walk home. I didn't walk home. Are you kidding me? I got halfway across the bridge. I turned back around. I was like, I am not walking home. Right. It's dark and it's rainy and it's Monroe. I'm not walking anywhere. I was rolling. So it was funny. But.
Yeah. See, that's where I have to be careful. Because see, people are like, oh my gosh, you just stay. You love your hometown. I'm like, they accept me for who I am.
Yeah.
And Chuck's like, you have to be careful because times have changed. And I'm like, I feel safe wherever I'm at.
Oh, me too.
I love Monroe. I mean, it doesn't matter where I go or whatever. I mean, the people just, the people I don't like are the ones not from Monroe that just kind of stop in on their way to Toledo or Detroit. Those are ones, but my Monroe people,
layovers.
They got my back. They got my back.
The layover people.
The layover people are worried.
They stop and they take a little moment.
Yeah, but Monroe, what a beautiful community.
I love it.
I tell you, and people are like, oh my gosh, and I think I said a little bit alluded to this, in the previous shows, but 25 years for Gabby's being in here. People, how in the world can a nonprofit survive throughout COVID and everything? And I'm like, it's because it's my hometown. It's like, that's Monroe. I mean, when we needed something, they want to give to organizations that help our community and strengthen our community. So yeah,
so good.
Yeah, I just love being here. And I know Bronco feels the same way.
So here, I'll tell you a funny Monroe story. So I love these chairs. These chairs have been around for a long time.
And this fireplace ain't bad either. Go ahead.
So two really funny things about Monroe. So I bought those two chairs yesterday at the Taj Mahal. I don't know if you've ever been there.
No.
It's beautiful. It's right next to Kohl's.
Oh, wow. Oh, what'd you say? Wait, what'd you say? Woo, the hearing's gone. What do you call it? What do you call it?
Taj Mahal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Taj Mahal. I'm like, what? Yeah, TJ.
Yeah. TJ. Anyway, so I was there. And I was buying these chairs because, I was back there, and there was blue ones and there was green ones, and I kind of like. I love blue, but I like green to kind of, contrast them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm there. Earthy. Right. So I would have preferred pink, but it would have go with the theme. Anyway, so I text.
Those sparkle
baby.
Shoes go with everything. Anyway. Yeah.
So I text baby, kind of, and I'm like, hey, baby, I need the truck. So I was going to come pick up the truck for these chairs.
Yeah.
And I have a funny feeling he's going to go live as I'm telling the story. Okay, good. I'm a little worried. Anyway,
we're already going to be live. It's on YouTube.
I know, right? Exactly. Watching my guest over there on my side eye. So I have these chairs, and I'm going to buy them. And I asked a couple of people in the back. I'm like, what do you think? These, young girls. They're like, oh, the green. So I get the green. I go up front. I text baby. I'm like, hey, baby, I need you to use the truck. And I'm at the register. And she doesn't respond to me. And I look down 2 registers, and Cherie, that lives across the street, I go, I'm going to probably yell too loud, Cherie!
Right.
I go, can you take these chairs home for me?
Isn't that great? She just happened to be there. So that's Monroe. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes. So everyone in the front of the line is like, what is happening? No problem.
Cool.
So we loaded up the chairs. And she backed her car. Well, actually, she doesn't back up. She's like, I don't really reverse. I'm like, you don't
Yeah.
reverse?
Oh,
She's like, no.
she just goes
So
over
I-
the
so-
side. Oh, forget.
So I
Well,
drove
she's
her
probably
back here.
afraid to reverse. How big's the truck? I mean,
Anyway, so we
I'd be
backed him up
nervous.
over here. So super funny. So in the midst of all the rearranging, I made a gash in my little fireplace here. So I thought, it's a funny Monroe story. So
Yeah.
I needed a doily. So I reached out to my friend Missy, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
I should have 1 million doilies for my grandmother making these, crocheted or
yeah.
that's not the right word, but anyway, it's not crochet. What's that? It's not knit either.
It is crochet.
It's a
It
crochet.
is a crochet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be looking at my.
Oh,
don't look
wow,
at my
that's
gash.
a
It's
bad gash.
I did it. I know. So I
Oh
need
my
a doily.
gosh.
But nobody knows that it's there now because I didn't tell anyone.
Well.
Anyway, the funny
Just
story
those
is
who watch.
exactly. So
But,
half Monroe
oh my
will know now. But
gosh.
anyway, so the doily is going to cover up the bad gash that I made in the fireplace. But I didn't have any doilies, and I thought I would have some. And so I reached out to my friend Missy. I'm like, hey, I said I need a doily, and I said I'm going to go grab something to eat, and I need to grab some doilies for the top of my my fireplace. So she shows up with her husband Elmer and a dolly and pizza.
Oh wow!
With a big old dolly, and he goes, "What do you need?" I go, "What do I need?" I go, "I don't need
just
that
need
thing. I just need a little doily."
Oh,
It was so super funny, but how much?
Oh,
how nice that
very
2 people came
sweet.
through for me. Well, sort of.
very sweet.
One
So
person
did you
came through.
find this from like?
No, my neighbor Cherie.
There you go. Boy, she's a keepsake.
I know. I'm gonna
My
keep her.
Goodness,
You can't have her.
Well,
All right.
I don't know. I might like
might need her.
surf through your phone, but yeah, you could have asked me because you know
Listen to her.
I don't hoard things, but I am a big collector.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of things that I love to collect. And I have quite a few of those, whether they were from my grandma or my Aunt Mary
I love that.
or Chuck's mom. And yeah, so I've got this whole drawer in my dining room area.
I love
But I
that.
do like, what'd you call it? Taj Mahal?
Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal. So, and that's when I shifted from the 30 hours a week at Gabby's to 20 and was going to go remote because of baby's grandma sitting and such.
Yes.
I went there and I found a nice office chair and I switched Alana's room upstairs and I created like an office space. But I found a really nice desk that was there, furniture that they have. And
I'm
it fit
telling
perfectly.
you. Yep.
It was really, so it's nice to look around and shop around and find things.
Well, there
And
was
I
some
love
on
to do
sale, but
local.
I would have liked it. I was local.
I know.
Yes, I would have loved the ones that were on sale. There were some that were much less expensive, but whatever. They're cute. They do the job, and we're gonna videotape on that side now. We'll film over there, and you'll get to see them for the audience. I'm excited.
Nice.
So we'll come back with our guest, and we'll be right back.
Cut. That's good. So we talking. I almost forget this is on, Bronco.
So you know what? Like I was thinking.
Welcome back to Only in Monroe. We have our first guest and our only guest today.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
First guest. First guest.
number one. He's the goat. Remember what I didn't know what the goat was?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. I asked on Facebook. That was a good place to ask. Okay, let's. They're always so kind. They're so kind to me.
Is super kind.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Might be good that I'm not on as much then.
Trust me, it's good. It's good. All right. Well, welcome. We're so excited you're here.
Bronco, our man.
Yay.
Oh.
So happy. Yeah. So what's going on in your life, man? You got so many things. I've been watching on Facebook because I'm a stalker. I am.
So a lot of good things. I just became chairman of the board for the state of Michigan for the Unarmed Combat Commission. So I oversee the boxing, the MMA, things like that.
Nice.
It's busy.
Oh, I would say.
Busier than
I'm
I thought.
sure. I'm sure.
My phone goes off all the time.
It does.
So and then April 27th, Monroe High School, they're doing an elite wall of fame for athletes.
So is everybody invited?
Yeah.
Even if we weren't
community.
athletes? Even if we weren't athletes?
Yeah. April
Well,
27th.
I just us.
Well, I
Were you
was a
not-
swimmer.
You are.
I was a swimmer.
Were you
and-
elite?
No.
Okay. So I was a professional drowner, so that's
She was elite.
I was good at it. I'm quite sorry. So can we
Oh,
at least join?
I knew what I was getting into when I came, but
I
I still
know.
came.
Right, I know
How
you-
exciting! So let us know. So Monroe High's doing what now? They're just
So it's an elite wall of fame. So different athletes that
Beautiful.
came out of Monroe High School. And if I forget anybody, I apologize. But I know like Eric Wilson,
yeah.
Carl Ford, Audie Cole, Todd Williams.
Oh, that's
So it's the soccer player. I'm very sorry I forget your name, and I know you were great because a lot of people talk about you. As soon as I bring you up, everybody knows your name. Sorry, but and then May,
beautiful,
the weekend
though.
of May, I think 15th, 16th, I'm getting put in the Ohio Boxing Hall of Fame.
I know, I saw
And
that.
it's really neat because I'm getting put in with guys that I grew up watching. And actually, one of the guys that's going in there beat me in the pros, and we'll discuss that when I get there. But so it's an honor to be
absolutely.
That is
part
so
of that.
fantastic.
An honor for Monroe. I mean, it's so
yeah.
wonderful.
So can everybody come on the 27th? Is it
Yep,
is it
yep.
open to the public,
Probably
or is it
open
just
to
for
the
the elite
public.
people?
No.
Because I get to
Every
go.
6 hours there,
Yeah, because that's a big gym. I think there's got to be more than 6 in their families. So I would hope
Okay, you're
everyone
so
would
funny.
come out and highlight, the wonderful accomplishments of
amazing.
yes.
It's pretty wild to me that like a school like that had all them different athletes that went on to professional
gonna
level,
say.
especially
Right.
like football.
Mm-hmm.
Football is not
Yeah.
it's not easy to make that cut.
But then when you think about even at the college level, I mean, there are a lot of great people have come,
Yes.
the
No
the
doubt
sports
about
and the athletics, and so that's so April 27th, and it
April
will be open to the
27th,
public.
Monroe High
Good.
School, yes.
That's
Well,
wonderful.
Todd Williams
Congratulations.
was kind of behind the whole idea.
That's
which is a great idea.
fantastic.
And then
Yeah.
he's donating his 2 jerseys or tank tops that he
Yeah.
wore for the 92 and 96 Olympics.
Nice.
Ah.
So yeah, it works out.
What are you giving for their
the boxer trunks that I actually won the world championship with.
Oh yeah.
And it has my black varsity M letter on it because I used to wear that in the ring when I fought. So
That's great.
yeah.
I love that.
Do you know what? That's really generous because I'm not giving anybody the crown.
Although I have tried to take it a few times.
Yes, you have. That's when you broke it. No, she did. She did not. No nasty comments. She did not break the crown.
Oh man, I was like, what?
No.
Would that be something?
No, there was a student in another state who dropped it in the gym as they were passing it, and I got to send it away to get it fixed. But there's one place that fixes it, and they said we need 6 months, and I'm like, what? You need 6 months? Can you hook me up with the welder over here?
Kiana can weld it.
I was wondering. Maybe I'll just bring all the little pieces and say, honey, do your best. Give it your best shot because I need to have it more. I mean,
Wouldn't that be
oh
so
my
funny
gosh.
if, like, all of a sudden at the permanent jewelry counter, here's Kiana fixing your. Hey, always
Crown
marketing.
fixer, crown
Oh,
fixer.
So I do real estate. as
There
well.
you go. Yeah.
I do
I
grandbabies.
was wondering if you were going to show that.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. I had to make sure it was the right symbol because
All this
then I
stuff.
get fined.
I know. What?
You serious?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Everything's got to be right or not. MLS, if you're watching, or CBAR, or whatever, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
find.
gosh. Oh,
No
wow.
fines. No
Yeah.
fines. No fines.
We're
Send them
good,
to
but-
only in Monroe. Carol
Yeah.
Michelle Mahoney.
Right, with my chalkboard sign over there. Doesn't look like
Chalkboard. Chalkboard. For all you young folks that don't know
Oh,
what
that
chalk
is-
this is chalk. From the Kresge store, 79 cents.
Different from a smart board.
So you get, yeah, it's different from a smart board.
It's not really a lot different. I mean,
Well,
it's pretty
yeah.
smart.
Yeah,
What?
it is.
Stop.
Matter of opinion, but no, I'm just kidding. So let's talk about the night that made you walk home.
Yeah. What was that?
I can tell you. So there was a whole group of us. Might have been was it our IC grade group that we had at the
It
time?
might have been.
We were kind of off celebrating, having a good night. And
Mhm.
We were having a good night, and Michelle's always a little extra, so she's having an extra.
Yeah,
good
that's
night.
That was that extra. Good night.
So she's like, I'm ready to leave, and I said, okay.
Bye.
I said, I have your keys, and I'll make sure you get a ride home. She said,
Oh.
I want my keys. I said,
I don't
I'm
want
not
my
giving you keys. She said, then I'm walking home. I said, bye. So I walked outside and I had to watch, make sure.
Well, sure.
So I think it was Aaron. Maybe I said,
I can't believe you didn't call me.
no. I said, she's gonna get to the bridge. I know her. She's gonna get to the bridge. She's coming back. So I said, if she makes the corner, we got to run down and make sure she gets home.
Right.
So she gets to the bridge. She stands her second. She
Were you
comes back.
downtown?
Yep.
Yeah.
She comes stomping back, hair wet.
Oh,
I walked inside.
mad as a hornet.
I walked inside real quick. She come in and she said, hair all wet. I said,
I don't know what to do, man.
I didn't have a bad attitude or anything.
Oh, it was so funny. She walked all the way down to Macomb Street, stood there for a second, looked around, walked all the way back.
Sometimes you just got to get rid of that extra energy.
I had to get rid of my extra.
Yeah, a lot of
Like
extra
you.
energy.
Yeah, I get it.
You're not getting them. So I waited for him to leave, and then I got to go
Oh
home.
my gosh. Like, I'm going to go now.
Oh, it was so fun. was one of those things. She was so mad.
Oh my gosh! I thought I was on your one of your ice people, like in case of emergency.
Oh, I wasn't. I wasn't.
Hey,
I was being sassy. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was. I was.
Emergency.
Yeah, I wasn't going home. I knew he wasn't going to let me go home, but it was so super funny. Yeah, so we bring it up every now and again
Oh my
for just
gosh.
fun.
We had a lot of fun. And of course, I'm going to keep this story very vague.
Oh,
Very vague. I'm going to keep
That's
it vague.
good.
I can really
But
wait.
We were at another little thing together, and Michelle was kind of hanging out with this one gentleman, and she had bought him a hat for his birthday. Remember that? And she said, you know, I bought that guy a hat. He doesn't deserve the hat. I said, I'll wear it. So I put the baseball hat on. Do you remember that? And I walked up to him. I said, hey, my man, how you doing? He said, good. I said, you know, this was meant to be your hat for your birthday, but you're a jerk and you don't deserve it. So I'm keeping it.
Isn't that funny?
That's a true story.
Yes,
True story.
wow.
We don't have any false stories to tell.
No,
They're all
I still
funny.
have the hat too. New York Yankees, you know who you are. New York
I can't believe.
You already know.
I don't. So
Oh, I
if
can't
we're
believe
friends,
it.
I'm totally in the dark here.
Yeah, it's
Which is
okay.
good,
We're
which
just
is good.
yes, it's okay.
Okay, it's good for me to be.
Oh
in the
Lord. I think I'm gonna just sit over here and let the show continue.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh well, let me tell you a story that you don't even know, or maybe you do. Maybe I probably told you this already. So, my godsons, who will remain nameless, because I could get in a lot of trouble over this.
Okay.
I bought them boxing gloves when they were toddlers, and I signed them with your name.
Oh,
Wait a minute. You signed them?
Because I didn't know you well enough. I didn't know you well enough.
signature.
So I was like, Bronco McCart. I know, right?
That is,
I know.
that's the first time I ever heard that.
Well,
Yeah.
As long as I've known you, oh my gosh, you signed my name to the gloves?
well, they were special little boys.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
But you didn't know how to reach them. I'm like, Ken,
Yeah,
why didn't
they're
you ask
really
me?
good.
I set it up and I brought all my nieces and nephews over and he took pictures
Oh,
like this.
This is before I knew that, you know,
Oh,
how
for
close you two
goodness
were. Yeah,
sakes.
they were little. This was
Oh.
23 years ago-ish. Yeah.
So
That's
one
so funny.
time, I was at some fights, and these guys walked up to me and said, oh my gosh, we'd love you, love to get a picture with you. I said, sure. So I put my arms around them, they started taking pictures, and they said, man, that fight you had against Billy Irwin was great. Now,
Oh.
I never fought a guy named Billy Irwin.
Oh, jeez.
Who do these guys think I am? Right? So they thought I was this fighter, Paulie Malignaggi. No, not Paulie Malignaggi. What's his name? It wasn't Paulie Malignaggi. I'll get to it in a minute. They thought I was this fighter out of Pittsburgh. They called him the Pittsburgh Kid. Can't think of his name right now. So then I'm in too deep because I've already taken pictures.
Oh my
I'm glad I'm
God.
the only
Oh
one.
my
Another guy
gosh.
comes up, Paul Spatafor. His name is Paul Spatafor. So another guy comes up, hey, Paul, can I have your autograph? I'm like, sure. What's your name? Jim. To Jim. Paul Spatafor.
Oh,
I'm in
for
too deep. I
goodness
felt like I was in
sake.
a Seinfeld episode. So then the main event manager trainer comes out and says, hey Paul, would you come and talk to my fighter? It's his first big fight, you know? And I said, yeah. My buddy's like, Bronco. I said, hey, you know. So we go in the locker room. I go, hey man, listen, just stay focused. You know, you're trained, you're prepared. So the guy goes, can I have a picture with you? Now Paulie was a lightweight. I was a middleweight. So the guy said, can I have a picture with you? So I put my arm, and Paulie was tatted up, but I was tied up. You know, so the guy looks at me and goes, man, Paul, you're a lot bigger in person than I expected. I'm 30 pounds bigger than Paul. Right? So I go, hurry and take the picture.
I gotta go.
So I get outside. My buddy said, we got to leave the fights now. I said, no, we got to get out. So we start walking out. One more guy runs up and says, hey, can I get a picture with you? I say, listen, man, I'm not Paul Spatafor. He goes, you're Bronco McCart. I go, oh, man.
Thank God, yes.
I said, your whole crew thinks I'm Paul. And I signed Paul this and Paul that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
But then one guy in the locker room said, hey, Paul, my friend's having a grand opening of a Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Would you come to the grand opening? I said,
I'm in.
he knows how to get a hold of me. Just give me a call. I gotta go. We got out of here. But you know what I
I
mean?
think I didn't hook him up. Because he'd been like, I
was
missed it.
I was in too deep, and I couldn't
know,
say.
and you
after
could
3
not.
pictures and 4 autographs, I couldn't say I wasn't.
Well,
That's
no.
hysterical.
No.
I have been in a similar situation at the hospital with the nuns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They
I didn't
think
lie
that-
to the nuns though.
What?
They were just fighters, you know. I didn't lie to the nuns.
all of a
I'm
sudden,
going on
all
camera
of
to
a
say I
sudden,
didn't lie
You
to
didn't
the
lie
nuns.
to them.
all of a sudden, you get this
They
pass.
think
You get a hall pass because you didn't lie to the nuns.
Yes.
Well, oh, okay.
yeah, they think she's me.
It's a
So the
hospital.
sisters at the hospital are like, Kehlani.
And she was like, and then you know what she did? She went,
They said, how's Chuck and the kids?
You said great.
Oh,
I said, absolutely, I did. I said,
Sunshine's doing
I
awesome.
said, he's so good. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't
my
that
God.
funny?
Yeah.
Oh my
Horrible.
god.
Magnamy thought I was you. Isn't that funny? That was back in the dark hair days. But
Wow.
yeah, Magnamy. I told you that. Remember when we took the kids to the doctor?
Yeah.
Caleb had fallen and broken his arm. Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a Little Tykes basketball, and he was 12. He tried to dunk and then went over the side of the deck.
Oh wow.
Of
Broke his
course
arm.
he did.
Of course he
Yeah,
did.
of course he did. Yeah.
Anyway, so he says he didn't think I was you. He said to me, "Do you have a sister?" I go, "I have 7 of them. Yeah, I have a sister." He says, "Kaylani?" I go, "No,
No.
that's funny though, right?"
Yeah,
so
I
it's
know.
pretty funny.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Ken's well, I guess twins or whatever went to school with Nick. So Ken and
Yes.
Trudy and Chuck and I did a lot of things together as parents at St.
Awesome.
Mary's Grade School. Yeah,
Love
we're
that
good
so much.
friends. But
Yay, that's so good.
anyway, so where is the induction in the Hall of Fame?
It's in Cincinnati.
In Cincinnati
Yeah, Cincinnati.
in May.
Yeah, weekend of the 15th and 16th. I'm excited about it. Like I say,
You should be.
especially with the group that I'm going in with.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, there's some big names in there.
Mm-hmm.
So just to be,
I
like,
saw
I've
that.
always like been. It's always been surreal to me
Mm-hmm.
when I am at certain events and I'm getting mentioned with certain guys. You know, I'm just always like, man, really.
Mhm.
That's
You know what
my
I mean?
name. Yeah.
Especially when I grew up watching most of them guys fight. Like I was at an event a few months ago, and it was myself, Larry Holmes, Buster Douglas,
I love that.
Michael Spinks,
Mhm.
Jerry Cooney, all
This
these guys
is
I grew up
so
watching.
wonderful.
Ray Boom Boom Mancini, Mickey Ward, Paulie Malignaggi, and Kelly Patrick.
Mhm.
The 9 of them, and we had an absolutely great time. And Mickey Ward is the guy they made the movie about, the fighter.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mark Wahlberg played him.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So we're at the hotel, and Mickey goes over to the store to get something. He calls me, says, "Man, Bronco, it's freezing." You know, I said, "I walked over to the store." I said, "I got a car here. Why'd you walk?
Mhm.
I'll come pick you up." So I drive over there. Well, in between, he leaves,
Mhm.
goes back to the hotel. I'm in the store walking
Walking
around.
around.
Look at
Well,
So
for
I call
goodness sake.
Oh, the best part was I call him. I said, "Mickey, man, where you at?" And he goes, "I walked back to the hotel." I said, "You called me?" I said, "Why?" "No, I don't know. I just did." He said, "But I tell you what, I froze my face off." I said, "You did?" I said, "That's the best thing could have happened to you all weekend." I'm glad that thing's gone, bro. That's what we're doing around each other.
fantastic.
Isn't that
Oh, that's
wonderful?
all we
great.
do.
Yeah.
It's just so, like I said, like be around like legends,
Mhm.
like Larry Holmes and those guys. Those
Mhm.
guys are legends in the sport.
They
They'll be
are.
on for years and years and years, and it's
Yeah.
just to be around them in the same room with them and to be mentioned in the same breath.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's humbling, honor.
Mhm.
It's such an
It
honor.
is such
It
an
really is
honor.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's
Yay.
wonderful. Well, you've just made Monroe so proud, so congratulations.
Thank
It's
you.
really that's awesome,
Thank
Bronco.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, and I know we go way back.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, for the
Mhm.
ball games with his dad and my dad. They managed 2 separate teams, and
I
yeah,
love
Oh, there
that.
was big rivalries. Them guys
Yeah.
back in the
Oh,
day,
boy, I
they
tell
were
ya.
crazy.
they were
They
crazy.
took softball like life.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were life
Yeah.
and death. Those
Yeah,
That's
and both of our
fantastic.
moms' names Jackie,
I know.
so we've
yeah.
just said yeah.
You know what the
Yeah,
best
so
story about
supportive.
your dad? I remember my dad
Oh,
telling
wait
me.
a minute, hold on, wait, is this
Yeah.
for
Is
viewers?
it PG?
Yeah, yeah.
We never know who's gonna like
Actually,
log in.
G-Bird.
The G version. All right. All right.
That's a good thing.
Her
Yeah.
dad would get wound up. And my dad told me one time, he said, "Yeah, it's so funny." He said, "Big Lonnie, he start going crazy, and the dugouts would be cleared out. They'd be
Yeah,
crazy." And Jackie walking and grab by his ear and walk. Lonnie,
Yeah.
settle down. He just walk out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's like, gotta
okay.
go.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind every behind every good man is a great woman.
That's right.
Yeah. And I remember picking Dad up at lots of places, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, he's really like crazy right now." And my mom would say, "Let's move it, Lonnie, go out to the car." And I was like, and he'd get up and goes, "Gotta go, boys, gotta go, boys."
Gotta
So
go.
I'm like,
I love that. You know
Yeah,
that is
yeah.
that's just love and that's respect.
Respect. Yep.
You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
love and respect.
Mhm.
And when you
100%.
have that, you have everything.
Yeah,
Everything.
yeah. And they knew they kind of had each other's backs for all of that too. Throughout everything. It was kind of funny because I heard stories, growing up and how, Mom would say, well, us girls from Trenton would go down to Monroe because that's where all the hot looking guys were. I'm
They're
like,
right,
wow,
they're right.
yeah.
Right.
So,
There you
and and so that's when she would
That's
hook
funny.
up with some people, but they're very good friends with Ronnie and Jerry Allen, and they would go on double dates, and so just a lot of great memories. But and
Love that.
give our love to your mama, because I tell you,
Absolutely.
she is a beautiful woman,
Thank you.
and just know, let her know we're praying for her, we're praying for her family, and
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
She's doing, doing. I just keep saying the best as she can at this where
Right.
she's at,
Yeah.
but it's such a roller coaster, because one day she'll be really down, next day she'll be really up, and but like as I said before we got on the show, I said my dad gave me the skill, my mom gave me the will. My mom was just such
Beautiful.
a battler, man. I told her the other day, I said, Mom, you are so tough, and it was so funny last night. Her boyfriend was over, and I said something, and she kind of got a little irritated with me. I said, you know what's funny, Mom? Everything you get mad about me is like comes from you.
Right. This is all you. This is all
Everything
you.
that you get frustrated with me about, it comes from
I got
you.
from you,
Yeah.
Mama.
Yeah, I got 100% from you.
Yeah.
So, but it's so great to. Here's one thing I think is important to tell people about relationships with family. I say this all the time. Don't have any regrets, because the heaviest weight to carry is the weight of regret.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
don't heal relationship. You can't heal a relationship at the casket.
No, for sure not.
You
Too
can
late.
cry and I'm sorry. You can't heal it.
Mhm.
If there's something broken, fix that thing before that time
Right
comes,
away.
100%.
right?
Yeah.
Because I have a good relationship with my mom. Like any parent-child relationship, sometimes you have bumps in the road, whatever.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, don't have regrets.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If your friends,
Mm-hmm.
all my friends that mean something to me, when we talk on the phone, we have love you, bro. To the guys too. Some guys, the first time I ever told some of my friends, I love you, bro. It kind of froze them for a second. Now they're like, I love you too, champ. Whatever, whatever they call me. But it's important to let those that you love know you love them. And I think in a time like this, it really puts things in perspective.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
it changes you as a person, and hopefully for the better.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mentioned during the break. I was like, the final conversations are so important, and those can happen at any time. Don't wait.
No.
So
Right.
that burden of regret, it's like just fix it.
Yeah.
Just fix it, because it lightens the load. There's so many loads that we carry in this, in our world today, and just a lot of heaviness.
Yeah.
Just, the relationships are so important.
Absolutely.
So it was funny. I was in my mom's kitchen, and I brought up something that had happened. And I said, hey, Mom, and I started crying. She said, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it right now. She said, we're not going to do that. We're good, Bronco. We're good. I said, okay. And then right after I said, okay, she said, son, I got to break. I said, stop.
Stop.
I said, you just said it to me. Then
We're
we
good.
both
We're
just
both
laughed.
good.
You know,
Oh,
and
that's
it
so
was
good.
good.
Yeah.
That is
And,
good.
that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. So our prayers are like pain management and
Right.
being able to
Still
just
communicate.
yeah.
Yeah, she is very aware, very alert. So funny. I got her downstairs a couple weeks ago. I had her in a chair. First thing she does, she looks in the kitchen. She goes, "Where's that stained glass thing that goes in that middle window?" I took it down and I put it in the floor. I did a lot of changes in the kitchen. She goes, "The stained glass thing goes in that middle window."
Yeah.
So I walk in there and I put it in. I said, "This good?" She said, "Don't walk in the kitchen because you'll hate the rest of the kitchen."
You should probably stay right here.
in this chair.
You're happy on the way.
Stay right here in this chair.
Oh,
But
God.
it's just so
Because if you
funny.
didn't like that, the rest is really going to bother you.
Yeah.
I call her Rain Man. I said, "You like things a certain way. Hey, could you get my sandwich from here, and then run over here and get a pie from here? Get my this from here." And I'm like, "How about I just get them all from one place, Mom? Because I like this here. I like this here, and I like." It's like, oh my gosh, you're killing me.
That's so funny.
Well, that was like my mom, but I'm like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that too. It's like, when you shop, we got to go to like 4 different spots.
Yes, exactly. Because we would not buy meat there, and we
Right.
wouldn't buy. Yeah, exactly.
That's right. There's
I'm
only one place.
unfortunately the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I kind of think you probably are similar.
I'm unfortunately the same way.
Oh, God.
That's why we sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Oh,
my
that's great. Well, we're very, very proud of
gosh.
you
I know, I'm
and
so-
all of the things that are happening, and good for Monroe High. for doing that and being able to share all the wonderful successes that have come from the school. And you know, and it goes beyond the elite. There's just so many wonderful graduates. And so I'm really glad. So that was, and you mentioned who kind of spearheaded that?
Todd Williams. Todd Williams is a guy that does a lot for the community.
He does so much for the community.
I love Todd. He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm, he is.
Really good guy.
Yeah. Well, you both have been out at our Camp Fearless that we do. Mm-hmm. You've been a speaker to our grieving kids that have come to Camp Fearless for Gabby's, and so has Todd. Yeah. So it's been wonderful for our kids who are at that age who they're carrying a lot too, and to be able to hear from, you know, two people from Monroe are just really truly iconic. To be able to hear that, you know, this is how I cope in a healthy way. This is how I cope. So we appreciate, you know, the people that come and share with our kids too, that come to camp.
It's an honor. It's an honor. You know as well. It's an honor every single time somebody wants you to come somewhere and speak. I know. Or wants you to sign something. Wants you to take a picture. It's an honor. I looked at that from day one as an honor. I never was like, I'm too busy or I can't do that. Oh, you know what I mean? You know, you spread yourself thin sometimes, but it's worth it in the end, because especially I've noticed this as I've gotten older. I'll have these kids that are now adults come up to me and say, "Hey, I just have to tell you, I remember the time, you know, I changed my life because of this." And it's like, oh, so man, amazing. That stuff is that is what it's all about.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Your gift, your talent, where you went in life was never about you. It was about the platform that God gave you to reach others. And you if you keep that in perspective.
Amen.
Absolutely.
And all the people that reach out to you for things like that, and I know I get that too. You want to make that meeting special for them. Absolutely. Because they're special. I mean, my dad once told me I brought like 20 of these program books to Miss America, and we would all the Miss Americas meet in a suite after. And it's been a number of years since I've been back to the pageant. Just because it was right around Christmas time and it made it so hard to travel with, you know, whatever. But I remember like being in the room and one of my sisters had said, "Oh my gosh, Kehlani, this is our break time. And you have all these autographs." And my dad, when I told my dad, he said, "Oh, don't ever get tired of doing those." Yeah. So I looked over and I told my Miss America sister, I said, "My dad told me the time that you cry is when they don't want your autograph anymore. So grab your pen." And start signing the 30 books. Absolutely. But that's the time that you should be sad. And anytime people are like, "Could you send an autograph?" or "Kehlani, could you do this?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm delivering it in person." Yeah. Isn't that cool? Yeah. When you're able to do that? Yeah. And it's like, where does he live? Yeah. Where does she live? I'm going to go and sit with them. Yeah. And
I like that too.
Yeah. It's just wonderful. And just making people feel that everyone is so special. Yeah. And we wouldn't be who we are or where we are without a supportive community, a supportive family, but really the community is just, you know, is so.
Yeah, the city of Monroe, County of Monroe, they've always been, as she said earlier, like with Gabby's Ladder and just different things in the community where you have to reach out to the community to help keep you afloat. Yes. Yeah. They're there.
Oh, I know. They're Michelle and I talked about that a couple shows ago. Just when we go outside the county and I like go outside like representing Gabby's at other like community coalitions in other counties, everyone says the same thing. Monroe is extremely special. Yeah. And I just nod and I say, yes, it is. For sure. It was flooded with resources, and it's like you guys all have this little community that really tries hard to back one another and help each other. Yeah. For sure. And I'm like, that's why we're all kind of sticking around. You know, it is kind of special. Absolutely. And it is nice. And people who just kind of transplant in, they don't realize it for a while, but once they're like, oh my gosh, I needed this, and they were there. And it's really, really nice. But you know, our community is really proud of you. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. And I'm proud to do what I can to represent. You know, I mean, I've always wore the city of Monroe with a badge.
Oh, I know. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then I always throw in East Side too, because that's where I'm
East
from.
Oh yeah, you've said that a lot of times with me around.
That little East Side pushed me through. You know?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I may have heard West Side from a few people in my day as well. No, I'm my friend. I know. I have a friend that says that a lot.
Yeah, that's right.
She does. It's a her.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm like Frenchtown.
Yeah.
right? It doesn't even mean anything. It's all right, but it's cute.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we're going to end this episode of Only Monroe. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Bronco.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
a part
Super
of
fun to
it.
have you.
Thank you.
Super fun.
I know. Yeah.
Always.
I'm
Go Yankees, baby!
I bet I wasn't even part of that little party though. Woo!
Yeah, that party is over now. All right. Have a great day.
Thank
Bye.
you.